What's up? It's your girl Jazz, and you already know what it is. It's Too Honest with It. And again, I have the pleasure in interviewing my brother from another mother. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on with it, yo? It's your boy DJ Sickk, the one and only.
Okay, so tell them a little bit more about yourself. So not everybody is as cool with you like I am, so they don't know you like that. So let's tell them a little bit more about who DJ is.
DJ Sickk is Dalen Young, a heavy music lover, loves his family, like do whatever he can for his family, you know what I'm saying? And he has a pure heart, you know what I'm saying? He has a real pure heart. And he real.
Hey, ain't nothing better than being real, because we can't be fake out here, man.
Not at all.
So what got you into, let's talk about more of the music side of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been in music?
I've been doing music, taking it serious for about like 7-8 years now. I've been writing since I was like 13, and I kind of just kept with it. Then I started recording, and like when I started recording, I kind of just took it from there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just kind of having my foot on the gas for sure. But I've been doing it for a while now, you know. So
let's talk about, you said, so when you started recording, can you bring us back to the first time you actually recorded? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, because I know it got to be a good story behind it, man.
Yeah, the first time I remember, so what happened was me and my younger brother, Nito, he's also another artist that I do music with now. He was actually the one that bought like all of our first studio equipment.
Mm-hmm.
When I seen him do it, I was like, oh, he's serious. So I was like, I need to take this serious. I was like, if Lil Bro serious, like I need to take it serious.
I gotta get on my stuff. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. So I remember like we had a demo version of this recording software. So it was like I couldn't mess up. I was like, if I messed up on one part, I had to do the whole thing again.
Boy.
So it's like that's what taught me like to kind of make sure like I had everything right, because it's like I know I'm not trying to do this again. So it's like, so I remember one of the first songs that I recorded. It was a song called Cold World, and my younger brother actually made the beat to it. He was like 15, 16 at the time. We just in there getting it, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, man, this, you know. And the crazy part about it is like we didn't do no mixing. It was like just straight raw. Like I just go in there and just kind of just do what I do. It was like that for a minute. It's like we was recording them and just like dropping it raw, no effects, no, just straight like that. You know what I'm saying? But I would say at the same time we didn't know much about it. You know, we was just excited like just to do it.
Just get started, right?
Yeah, we were just excited just to do it. So I can say like the Cold World song, it kind of showed me where I was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I could really do this.
You can really do that. And with that, even when you're not mixing it and you had it just raw, you know what that helped with? Perfecting it.
Yeah.
Because when you don't, you know, back in the day, they didn't have all that, hey, we about to, it's one and done.
Yeah.
Get it right the first time. So that made you get ready for the future of, now we can actually change it. Now we can record it again. Now we can do this and fix it. But going off of not being able to, hey, we got to mix it. We got to screw it. We got to change this up. You went in there like, hey, I got to get this done. One and done type shit. Got it done. So that helped you down the line to perfect your craft. So that's a beautiful thing.
Right.
So when you heard yourself the first time, how did you feel? What did that do for you, right?
When I heard myself the first time, I felt like, I still feel like this time to time, it felt like I was listening to someone else, because it was like I had to get accustomed to how I sounded. You know what I'm saying? Even I get like that even when I hear myself now. I'd be like, damn, bro. Like, I'd be like, man, who? I'd be like, he's speaking the truth.
like, who is he?
You know? But it's like, when I first heard myself, I was like, dang, I was like, I like this. I like this a lot. I got invested right after that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I feel like that's all it took, was for me to hear myself, you know what I'm saying, on a track. And I was like, I love this. I could do this forever.
Because it's just it's a part of you. It's different from when you're actually writing it.
Right.
And then actually hearing it come out, you be like, bruh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then when you hear, like, other people hear your music and they bopping they shit, it makes you feel like, okay, I done brought this to life to share with other people. Because again, we are all here to do what? Share our gifts with other people. You're doing that every day, right? So that's a blessing. Ah, man. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all something about this young man. When I heard this new album, I was like, bruh, I don't even know who you are anymore. You hear me? This is a whole different level of my brother, period. I've seen him. I don't even know how long we've known each other. It seems like a decade.
I know. It feels like it's been a while. Man.
I think it's been since it's been almost about 4 years, man.
About 4 years.
About 4 years.
About 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I had the pleasure of being on one of my brother's music videos. I think you put it on Facebook, Instagram. I don't even remember. Like, hey, I need some. That
same video is called Visions. I remember because
yeah.
That same video. I actually was able to get it posted on 97.9. Like, so yeah, it was on. They posted it, so I was really hype about that. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this is dope.
And even then, I was like, yeah, he got something. I don't know what it is, but he got his finger on something. But just to see you from there, from about 4 years ago to here, and then seeing your videos now, I've seen the improvement, the growth, the maturing, because you don't always want your songs to sound the same.
Right.
And every time I hear something different. I hear something resonates with me a little bit more. I say, he going harder, and he going harder, and he going harder. And I'm not just saying this because he's my brother. I'm saying that this man has true freaking skills, and it took him years. The one thing that y'all need to know is that y'all have to be patient with yourselves.
For sure. Because
my brother will tell y'all, be patient with it. It might not seem like it's going nowhere.
Yeah.
But the simple fact that you keep doing it anyway, that's the beauty. And look what it's doing to my brother. Like, people like, nah, man, it ain't go. Nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. One thing you got to do, stop listening to the naysayers. Stop listening to none of that, because you're not going to get to where you're going if you keep looking back, right?
I can definitely say, if it's one thing God taught me, it was patience.
Come on now.
And that's with anything in life. Like, it was times where I used to trip, and he'd be like, you just gonna have to wait, Damon. Like, you just gonna have to wait on it. You know what I'm saying? But them times, and I tell myself, I tell this to my people that I work with, like, the worst thing you can do is give up, though. The worst thing you could do is give up. You know what I'm saying? When you tired and you feel like you done gave it all you got, or you can't take, that's when you need to drive the most. You know, that's when you need to push it. You know, and that's what I tell myself every day. You know what I'm saying? I see, like, I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna get my point across.
Man, say somebody needs to hear that. I know I needed to hear that. Because life been rough.
Who is you telling, man?
Man, life has been rough, y'all. And when he said that you just have to keep pushing, no matter what the outcome is. Sometimes we ask the wrong questions. Let's be real.
Yeah.
We ask the wrong questions. Like, how am I going to do that? And how? But why not you?
Right.
Why not you? Everything, and it's a saying that I used to hear all the time. It was from not Al Green. It's a motivational speaker. He used to say that Les Brown, that's his name.
Okay.
If you're already living hard, so live hard.
Right.
Take it with everything you got. It is what it is. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, that hurt, but it's going to hurt worse if you don't go after your dreams.
Right.
It's going to hurt worse when it's you taking your last breath and taking that woulda, coulda, shoulda type situations. You know what I'm saying? So you just saying that today needed to resonate with somebody, you know, that message.
Right.
You hear me? Message. Somebody needed to hear that today. So we're going to get into more about this album.
Oh, Lord.
You got me slipping out this chair. This album. Okay, we're going to get into it. So let's talk about what brought us here today to talk about this album. So tell the people what the name of this album is.
So for everybody who doesn't know, the name of the album is More Life. I really got inspired after the loss of losing my little boy, you know, and like from there, I just kind of turned my pain into passion, my grief into greatness, you know, and I did it for him, you know what I'm saying? I hope he's proud of me, you know what I'm saying?
So first off, I wanted to say that he's definitely proud of you.
For sure.
He's definitely proud of you. He's looking down on you, not just you and your wife. He's looking down on both of y'all. That's something I wanted to say. You're doing such an amazing job.
Thank you.
And he's so proud of you. Okay, we're not gonna get emotional on this show now.
Yeah.
Because you know I know how it feels because I lost my oldest child. So that it hit me hard.
That's why I was like, I couldn't do this with nobody else. I was like, big sis, no. You know what I'm saying?
So when going through that and knowing that, I was like, bro, he's proud of you. I just want you to know he's so proud of you. And he's shining through you. He's shining through her.
I see it.
Whew. We ain't gonna get too into it because I do. Hey, we know that he's just watching you, but bringing that from that pain. A lot of us don't know how to use that pain into goodness instead of looking at the dark side. And you've always been a person to always look on the other side of darkness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you brought that out, and that album shows a lot of, man, I gotta go in. And it's not just for me, it's not just for my girl, it's for my son.
Yeah.
And it turned up the notch to really see your creativity come out. And I was like, that ain't nothing but his son, boy.
Yeah.
You hear me?
I could definitely say, like, it was a moment, like, after everything happened, it was like a moment where I just feel like God was talking to me. He was like, I know it hurts. I know it does, but I need you to keep your eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? And like from that point, I was like, you got it. I hear you clearly and I see you. You know what I'm saying? And from that point, that's where More Life came from. So it was like, I was like, from this point forward, I'm gonna cherish every moment. I'm gonna make every moment count. I'm gonna stop and smell the roses. I feel like before I wasn't really appreciating life. So it was like,
that's what it is.
So I was like, this point forward, I was like, I gotta appreciate it. Before I get off the phone with my brothers, my homeboys, I tell them I love them. Anytime I get a chance to tell my mama I love her, you know what I'm saying? My people, like, I just make it a point. And when I was putting this album together, it was kind of like everybody that helped me with it just showed like a tremendous amount of love and support because they knew what it was for. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like the whole process was different. I feel like even when it came to doing the artwork, the guy that I had making the artwork for the cover, he was like, "Nah, we gonna get this right." He's like, "I want to make sure like this is up to your liking. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? This is for your little boy. Like we gonna make sure this is right." When it comes to like my videos now, Jordan that tell me like, "Bro, I'm gonna make a few edits." He's like, "I just want to make sure it's right. Like we trying to turn this up." You know what I'm saying?
Different vibe.
Yeah,
boy.
I was like, and that goes back to me saying like the patience. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to wait. Usually I'm used to getting stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this time around, like God is just like, you're gonna have to wait for it. You gonna have to wait for the greatness. You know what I'm saying?
And look where it's came.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want nothing to come to you easy now these days. If it come too easy, it's gonna be a price.
And like I even the date that I originally wanted to drop the album, I missed the date because I was doing like last minute touches on the album. You know what I'm saying? I was like, at this point, I'm like, it's gonna drop on the day it's supposed to drop.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying? So it was definitely like it was all in all, it was like a beautiful process.
It was a beautiful process, and you've got this far, and you was talking about the artwork. So you're talking about this artwork behind us.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit. So we know about the album, but
yeah.
What had you come up with this album cover?
So I was like, when I was thinking about what I wanted to do for the cover, I was like, I didn't know. I was like, I was thinking, I was like, oh, I don't know about this, I don't know about that. Then I had got an idea just like in my head. I was actually like looking in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was looking in the mirror and I was like, okay. I was like, that kind of gives me an idea. And I was like, this, it's inspired by my son. So I was like, I wanted to have him looking in the mirror and I'm in the mirror. So it was actually another cover that I was gonna use for it, but then I had the guy that makes my album covers. He kind of made some tweaks to it, and this is what it came out to. You know what I'm saying? So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I had his name put on the back of it so everybody know what this for. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when I dropped the cover, everybody was geeked.
Man, because it shows why. Again, we have to go back to our why. Mm-hmm. If we don't have a why, we have no drive. This was your why.
Yeah.
And then you kept it in front of you. Mm-hmm. We have to keep our why in front of us.
Yes.
To remind us why are we doing this? Why is this so important? And especially when you're about to give up. You look at this album cover, you look at how far you came and like, hey, I got to do this for my son. Mm-hmm. That stuff hit different.
Yes, it
hit
does.
home different and make you get up in the morning and make you do things and grind and go to bed late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Believe that.
So once you came out with this album, I already knew. And I was like, yeah, this shit gonna be different. Not different, but different.
I think a lot of people knew. Like,
I already know.
They was like, oh yeah, this gonna be something. Yeah.
So how long in total did it take you to actually bring your album to full completion?
I started working on it maybe because I lost him back in March. So I want to say maybe 2 months later, I kind of started working on it. But it was only like 12 tracks on there, but it was like it took a while for me to put them 12 tracks together. So it was like I didn't get finished with it up until like the middle of August. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So from maybe I want to say like April to August, that was kind of like the time I spent working on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of, it was kind of like the words was coming. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like the words was just coming the whole time. And I was like, I want to go about this a different way. You know
so
what I'm
in
saying?
the mid of actually starting, because before he passed, he was already working on it.
So I didn't start working on it until after.
Okay, after everything happened.
After everything.
Okay, so
because here's the deal. I had back in February I had dropped The Fight, which was another album, mm-hmm. and the original plan was I was like this gonna be the album. I was probably gonna shoot like a couple videos off that,
right?
And I'm gonna just get ready for my little boy to get here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't know what was gonna. I didn't know when I was gonna be doing like music and stuff like that because I was like, I know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? So whenever all that happened, and then afterwards, like I said, the only way I know how to release how I'm feeling is through music. And I was like, something just told me like it's time for another
album.
Yeah. So
and it again, you drove from pain, and that motivated you to do another album, mm-hmm. which people don't understand. Again, we're talking about pain.
Right.
Use that in a different aspect to push you forward to the next best version of yourself.
Right.
Because sometimes it's going to take a lot of pain. That's the only way. Pressure, what they say, that pressure on that diamond makes a diamond.
Yeah.
It ain't, if without that pressure, there would be no diamond.
Yeah.
So we forget that.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of pressure to get where you need to go because that pressure can be overwhelming at times.
It's a song on the album called Pressure Makes Diamonds.
Pressure Makes Diamonds, I know.
Yeah.
Y'all, look, I have been listening to his music on before I even came today, listening to my brother just hit them gems. And I was like, oh my God, I have to stop doing my makeup. You about to mess up a whole eyebrow because you trying to beat. Okay. Like for real, it took a lot of just going back through what you've been through, mm-hmm. taking a piece of you out of that, because you got to take a piece of you out of that,
for
right?
Sure.
And molding it into this phenomenal project, mm-hmm. with the help of your angel, because he's definitely here to make sure, guiding you through it.
Mm-hmm.
Guiding you through it. So, baby, We're going to have another conversation outside of this. We don't want to get too... Okay.
For sure.
So what makes this album so different compared to all the other albums? Because I feel like this one is definitely different.
I feel like for me, this is a turning point. I feel like through what I was going through, at the same time, it was like a switch went off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's why it's so different. Because the feedback I was getting from the album, people was like breaking it down word for word to me, like what they feel like related to them the most. So it was like, I feel like a switch just kind of clicked inside of me. Like this is almost, it's almost like a new chapter. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why it meant so much to people. You know what I'm saying? And they seeing me go through the motions. You know, More Life to me is, in all of the songs on there, I'm living in the moment. I'm taking in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, through it all, it's gonna be more life. You know what I'm saying? More blessings and more life. I say that in the first track. So it's like, that's what I feel sets this album apart from all the other albums I've done. Like, I just feel like a switch is just, it clicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I got it now.
You got it. It took that switch. And it takes a while, y'all, to have that switch.
Yeah.
It takes a while. You be like, man, I'm hitting this motherfucker. I ain't gonna know. Like, one thing you have to do is make sure when you're aiming, you're not aiming aimlessly. Because sometimes we just shooting.
Yeah.
And we're not hitting shit. Okay?
Yeah.
We're not hitting, excuse my language, y'all. But you're not hitting anything.
Right.
So when you really start to focus, you now start to aim and you're hitting all your targets. It might still take long.
Right.
It might to get that motherfucker to what switch.
Yeah.
But as long as you're not aimlessly aiming.
Right.
You're hitting something.
Right.
Keep hitting it. Because
Right.
it's gonna eventually get there.
Right.
So for you to have all these albums and this one, you was like, yeah, once it was different motivation behind it too. When that motivation and that why changes, the empty on stuff. Like, let's be honest. When everything changed, when all that changed, it was a new version of you that was born.
Yeah, that's exactly how I would explain it. Like, that's exactly how I'd explain it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Come on
now.
You know I've been knowing you for a while, so I was
now.
like, this is a whole new, I don't even know this Dalen. I said, he went off. I said, okay. You know, my thing, when you get down on something, okay.
Yeah.
You definitely did your thing. I was like, this birthed a new version of you. You still the same, but there's a lot of stuff that has changed and molded you and matured you into this next version of yourself.
Right.
So, unfortunately, we have to go through things for us to get the next best version of ourselves, for us to grow, for us to change and morph and mold ourselves in becoming what we need to become.
Right.
Sometimes we have to get that extra push for us to become that.
Right.
So that's really what that was for you. It helped you, it motivated you, it pushed you to your limitations too.
Oh my God.
I know it pushed you to your
gosh.
limitations. Because you was like, bruh, hey man, God, I mean, I'm strong, but I don't know how much I can take.
And you know what's crazy? I remember I was having a conversation with my father about this one day. He say, I used to tell him, I'd be like, man, why I gotta be the one that gotta go through all the hard, you know what I'm saying? All the hardest parts. I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't mess nobody over. I'd be like, why I gotta? And he'd be like, why not you, Dalen? He was like, you built for it. He was like, your brothers, your homeboy, they not built for the path that you want. You built for it. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, God chose you. And it always bring me back. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be like, man, why I got, you know what I'm saying? Why I always got to get the raw end of the stick? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But it's like, he's like, why not you?
Why not you? And I mean, why not you?
Right.
You got the talent.
Right. He
knows that, hey, I'm going to have to give you some drive. There's going to be a lot of stuff in your life that's not going to make sense.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't ask for why anymore. I'll be like, how can I?
Yeah.
Give me the wisdom, give me the push, give me the good people in my life to help me move forward. I don't want to ask why, Because I tell myself that's none of my business to know why.
Yeah.
You brought me here for a reason. I'm
Right.
struggling, and I'm real big on, hey, y'all got to talk to Alpha and Omega. We're not going to get too much into the religious thing, but you got to
Right.
talk to whoever you believe in. That's your preference. But when it's time to get hard, he says, hey, speak to me.
Yeah.
Come to me.
Yeah.
Please come to me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes talking to everybody else around you, he ain't going to understand how Alpha and Omega going to understand.
Yeah.
Go out there and touch some nature. Go out there and touch them rocks.
Yeah.
Speak to him.
Come on now.
Take them shoes off.
Come on
I'm
now.
trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Because the other day, sometimes, and if you're not comfortable with that, I find a lot of comfort in my closet. Because it's confined,
Yeah.
right? I need that quietness. I need that isolation.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get yourself to a quiet place because all this noise around you can keep you from his promise. Come on now.
I feel like for me, it's like when I'm rolling by myself in the whip, like, cause it's just me. You know what I'm saying? And when it's just me, I get my time with him. I could be on my way somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I just have my conversations with him. You know what I'm saying? One of the hardest things that I had to do was not question him.
Say it again so somebody in the back
One of the hardest things I had to do was not question him. That was the hardest pill I had to swallow.
The hardest pill. And when did you realize that, hey, maybe I shouldn't have to question Alpha and Omega so much? What gave you that conclusion?
It was shortly after I lost my son. Like, of course, after, like, my shit was everywhere. Like, my mind was everywhere. So it was like, but it got to a point, like I said, I could hear him talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew when he was talking to me, he was like, I got you. Like I said, I know it hurts, but I got you. He was like, what I got for you is going to be something crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I learned he has his reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as much as I want to, I can't question it.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? I can't question it.
That'd be the hardest thing.
And I be trying to tell people, I be like, man, you get so much farther. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that.
And then when you already know the favor. Because sometimes I'll be like, God, I don't know how. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. And I start to get in this question frenzy sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? You like this and this. Why? And then I'm like, you know what? He'd be like, but you went through worse.
Right.
And we here still.
Right.
Like, he got to remind me. And I said, you know what? You read.
Exactly.
Let me be quiet.
Exactly.
Because you know I don't see all the things that you see. And that's not my place.
Right.
Because if I seen all the stuff that I got to go through, you know we ain't going to want to go through that.
Right.
Let's be, nah, God, you sure that's for me?
Look,
that's a lot.
Man, somebody told me, he's like, man, if God give you the playbook, you going to mess it up.
Completely.
You know what I'm saying? He like, he can't hand us the playbook. He mess around, hand us the playbook. Everything will be in shambles right now.
Baby, I'll be up here like just torching everything. So, and sometimes we have that self-sabotage. So you got to be careful with that self-sabotage. Because we do that a lot, especially when we know we are gifted. We be like, yeah, that ain't for me. Be careful.
Yeah.
Did you feel that way through the process of going through because we want to talk about that a little bit, how the process of making, you went through the process of starting it.
Like, the process of starting it, I feel like the hardest part was just kind of reliving some of them situations. You know what I'm saying? Because like I take you there. You know what I'm saying? I take my listener on the journey with me. So it's like, I feel like that was like the hardest part, but it's like, I tell myself again, like you got this. You know what I'm saying? Just push through. You got this. And in some of the songs, like I could hear it in my voice, like that. I'm like, man, that man is something different. Yeah, that man is something different.
that's different.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was just like I said, it was a switch. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely, like I said, the hardest part was just kind of reliving some of those situations. You know what I'm saying?
And pulling it from it. I'm glad you. With memories, it's hard to cope with them at times. But if you draw from them, you've definitely drew from them, and it has helped you get thus far. So you had some collaborations on here. You had a few.
I did.
So let's talk about that. It's this work song y'all need to listen to. He already knew I was gonna say before we even started recording, y'all. I was like, this work song. I don't know. Hey, it hit different. Okay.
Yes.
You had some collaborations on some of your songs. All right. How did you? Because Work Something, one of my favorite ones. Let's start with Work Something.
Cool. We can start with that.
Let's start with Work Something. How did that song come about?
So here's the deal, right? In working on this album, I was like, I want to work with somebody new. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I want to work with some, and then I was like, I really want to find like a dope female. A dope female rapper, you know what I'm saying? And I remember one day I was looking online I went through like a few people and it just wasn't like
clicking.
Yeah, it just wasn't clicking. And I remember I made a post one day and I was like, female artists, like, get at me, and my boy Doug, shout out Doug, he sent me this chick. Sheila Nicole. So I was like, okay, I'm a tap in with her, and we finally get in cahoots. We text her. I'm like, hey, send me some of your music so I could check you out. Right. I remember I was downstairs in my whip, right, and I'm playing it. She got this project called I want to say it's like Made for You or something like that, bruh. I lost my shit. I was like, ain't nobody try to work with her. Like, what's going on? I'm like, she raw.
Right.
She is dope. I was like, I showed my woman. I was like, man, check out this chick that I just, I came across, and we listening to it. She's like, oh yeah, like, you need to work with her.
Right.
And so when it came to putting the song together, I was like, what's like a good thing to let people know how much music means to me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, anything I do is worth something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I came on like how I came on. I'm invested in my craft. That's the first thing I say. So it's like, anything I do is worth something, and we just talking about why this music is worth something to us.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. And I remember it, like, I laid my verse down first, and then she came in and did her thing. Boy, I was hyped.
So when you collab, were y'all in the same studio at that time, or did you send it off to her and she wrote hers, and then, because it's different ways to go about it, right?
So with this one, we actually went to my brother's crib, and recorded it over there. Like, I had already recorded my part, and I played it for her. She's like, oh yeah. So I was like, now all you gotta do is jump on it. You know what I'm saying? So she came through and did her big one. So it was like, even my brother, he was like, oh yeah, man, this bitch gonna be tough.
That's gonna be tough, because it was like he was already, yo, that's my favorite song so far, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard to pick from the album, but when I heard that worse, like, what? That made me like, I'm worth something too. Right. So it makes you want to push harder.
Yeah.
And then she came in, brother already tough, and then you got this female that hit it, and she just, I was like, what? Where did she come from?
Hey, like, I was like, bro, I don't want just, like, you know what I'm saying?
Anybody.
Like, you gotta be a certain type of artist to hang with me on a track.
Exactly.
So it's like, when I heard her, I was like, oh yeah, she got it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, she can hang on it, and she did it, and I was so proud, bro. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait till they hear this one.
That was a beautiful touch to definitely use somebody else, somebody new. But again, it's a different version of yourself. You don't want to keep going back to the things that we've already done. I've already touched that. I've already been there. I want to be to a new place.
Right.
You got to go to somewhere less familiar in order to stretch yourself. So that's what you did. Man, beautiful touch, man.
Yeah, shout out Sheila Nicole, man.
Sheila, hey. Get at me. Okay? Teach me something. Okay? Because I'm telling you, she got on that beat and I was like, girl, that's tough. Ain't nobody trying to work with you, friend. What?
She dope as hell. Yeah.
Oh, she definitely dope. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Oh, is there going to be a video for it soon? That's what the people want to know. I really want to know. I'm trying to be nosy. Okay. Is it going to be a video soon?
Yes, we're actually going to be shooting a video later this month.
Okay.
And it's on the way, y'all.
Okay.
Just remember I said it. Okay.
Oh, it's coming soon.
It's coming
if you
soon.
need somebody in the background doing anything in the background, call sis. I can hold a tray of food. I can do whatever you need me to do. Bring water. I will be the water boy. Whatever you need. I just want to be there in the same place, in the same vicinity. Okay. So what's so hard about being an independent artist? What is something you've realized? Because I know it's not easy. So what have you realized about being an independent artist?
The hardest thing is like everything falls on you. Everything falls on you. When it comes down to it, everything is all on you. You know what I'm saying? Spending your own money, doing your own connections, and, you know, doing your own marketing, your own this, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And, you know, like I say, I'm still in the process of trying to put a team together. But right now, like, me and who I got right now is just like pushing it ourselves, spending money for promotion and stuff like that. Everything's all on you.
All on you. And one thing about that, what do people have to realize about stuff like that? How important is it for you to pour back into yourself?
So it's very important. Right. You always got to remember, you know, what you're doing it for, and live in the journey. Like, take the journey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to make it to that destination, but you gotta embrace the journey too. It's a process, a hell of a process. People used to tell me, like, you know, a lot of people make it overnight, but for what I'm trying to do, it's gonna take some time. You know what I'm saying? Right? And patience, like we said before, patience. But pouring back into yourself is very important. You gotta always make sure you straight too. You know what I'm saying?
Mental wise.
Yeah, mentally for sure. Make sure you good.
Make
you know
sure
what
you
I'm
good.
Saying?
Right.
Even if you pouring into everything else around you, like, make sure you good with yourself.
Right. I mean,
it's important.
It's important. That don't let them tell you again. It's important because when you're going through, it's already hard to live. But
people are gonna say what they want to say. But not everybody understands your journey. That's just how I feel.
I had to hush up on that. I'm sorry. You saw me hush up real quick. I said, you know what? He trying to talk to me today. Not everybody's you can't share your vision with everybody because not everybody's I'm sorry. Some people are just small-minded.
For sure.
You can't tell a big dream to a small-minded person.
At all.
That's it. You can't. They're not going to understand. Well, how are you going to get there? I don't know. Well, if you don't know, then how you gonna get there? It's a million questions.
Right.
It's not for you to understand.
Right.
And I'm not about to sit here and waste my time with you, man.
Right.
You asking me 50 questions.
You know how many times I have people telling me what I should do or what they think I should do? If I wanted to do that, I would have did it already. Like, my path is different. And I feel like sometimes people try to put me in a box with everybody else, and I'm not inside that box. Y'all know Sickk different. Y'all know the kid different.
He a little hard-headed, so he ain't gonna listen. And it's okay. Man. Don't put me in your box, in your mold. Let me be the person that I want to be. And I feel like that happens when we're in school, when we have our parents, when we have society. They try to put us in this box, and you got to break free of that.
Yeah.
You got to be your most highest self, and that means getting out of your comfortability.
Yeah.
Right? So you being able to break out this box and not being in everybody's shape and mold has developed you tremendously to the point that I came up in here, I was like, I know that he looked like my brother, but that ain't my brother though. And hearing your voice, hearing you talk, and then hearing you on a record, I'm like, who is that? Because that ain't him. You know what I'm saying? I be listening and your voice changes. I'm like, there go that beast.
Yeah.
There go that hunger.
Yeah, there go that switch.
There go that switch. So it's amazing to hear you in person, you on a song, you even sitting here performing. It's totally different parts of you that make this one person that you are becoming. right?
Yeah.
So while you were in the middle of making your album, is there ever a time where you were like, I don't know if this is going to get completed? I don't know what the outlook looks like. Like, did you ever have a point where you had some type of doubt?
Man, it was, I ain't gonna lie, when I was reaching the end of it, I was scared as hell.
Really?
You know what just because I was like, I didn't know how it was gonna come across. You know it was just because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I was scared, but talking to my woman, she was like, it ain't for nothing. You know what I'm saying? She was like, it ain't for nothing. She was like, people are gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, they gonna love it. You know, and I would play like certain tracks for her, stuff like that. And she'll say that every time. She was like, people are gonna love it. And I used to just be like, oh, I don't know.
It's
you know what I'm saying? I
It's,
was like, I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that was like my only thing. When I was getting towards the end of making the album, I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's getting a little scary.
It's getting a little scary, especially with some of the songs. So I was like, this is me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let's roll the dice. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we here now. You know what I'm saying? We here now. So I'm like, I'm scared, but we're gonna roll the dice.
We're gonna roll the dice. It's the not knowing. It's the unknown, right? The unknown is what keeps us feeling like, oh yeah, I don't know if I can do it. You already there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go around. Go ahead and put that little toe over that line, and I'm just gonna sit here and tap on it for a little bit. Man, we've been here all day.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and go on over that little. What? Just go ahead and jump over it.
You ain't went over there yet?
You ain't went over there yet? We talked about this yesterday. You still here?
Yeah, man.
But it was the simple fact that you had worked so hard. You didn't want people to not like you. You put a lot of time, tears, and patience, and just you digged into yourself and brought something out, and then you tried to push that out or show that to the world. You don't want people to hush you or pretty much shun you because you're putting a piece of yourself out there, and that's hard to do already.
Yeah, bro.
So you being scared was the perfect opportunity to push you, and I'm so glad sis was there to like, no, push it out. Don't be, because you need that. Again, people need to understand that they need that person that has your back 100%. And having a woman like that in your corner, having Alpha and Omega, having the people behind you. Yeah. That just made you be like, all right, I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna go ahead and push. Yeah. Right? So, man, I was gonna ask you what pushed you forward, but we already answered that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, do you believe that everything happens for a reason?
I do. I do. Even with me losing my son, I feel like it was for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything does happen for a reason. For sure.
So with all that being said, you believe that everything happens for a reason. In the midst of going through everything you've been through, has your faith changed?
If anything, I got even more.
Come on now.
Because I learned to lean in on him more. I learned to get close with him. And whenever you start getting close with him, you start seeing things change. The people that's in your life that's not supposed to be there will be removed. The things that's in your life that ain't supposed to be there will be removed because you're getting close with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if anything, it got strong. I tell people are always, especially to my woman, like they be like, y'all are so strong. I be like, man, this ain't our own strength. Like, this strength come from him. You know?
Because if it was only a strength of a human being, I'm telling you, I'm going to tap out quick.
I'd have been crashed. I'd have been crashed.
I'm going to crash out for real.
I'd have been crashed. I promise. I told her that. I was like, if I wasn't a believer and this happened, I'd have been crashed out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I am, and I have my faith. And that's why I didn't crash.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So, but before...
Back in the day, I would have crashed. Do you hear me? I would have crashed hard.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling people, a lot of people don't understand that if I didn't know Alpha and Omega, I wouldn't have been here today.
For
like
sure.
you gotta own it. When people be like, oh yeah, you got a nice home, you got a nice car, that's Alpha and Omega.
For sure.
I did my part.
Yeah.
But that's him. I don't take no credit for none of that.
For sure.
Because I don't want to be like, yeah, that was me. And he come over here and start shaking up shit in my life. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Yeah. I want him to understand that I give you the praise, and that's why I'm here. It's because of you. Mm-hmm. So, man, it's just, he's speaking gems. I hope y'all listening. Because he's speaking gems. Somebody need to hear it in the back.
And look, man, ain't nobody perfect, bro. Ain't nobody perfect. Like, we all go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's how you move forward from it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let it. Don't crash out. Don't crash out. Don't tap out. Don't give up. It's the worst thing you could do.
That's because, hey, it's been tough.
Yeah.
It's been tough. Yeah. I know it's been a tough year.
Come on, man.
It's been a tough year. I don't know what 2025 brought, but it's kicking our butt this year.
It's had me in a chokehold, boy.
All year.
Yeah, it's had me in a chokehold, boy. I promise. Like, and then like seeing stuff, you know, you see all this crazy stuff happening online and in the world. It's like, I'm like, boy. I'm like, he revealing it.
He's revealing a lot of people don't understand. Back in the day, they didn't see all the stuff that was going on because we didn't have the internet as much as we have it now.
Right.
We had the TVs to go off of, but we already know they ain't gonna show you everything.
Yeah.
So now having media, it's now putting things in front of you, and now we're seeing stuff for what it really is.
For sure.
And it's a dangerous thing, man.
Yeah.
It makes you, I'll be like, I don't even want to go outside today.
Yeah.
Like, because it makes you feel like, this is the type of world we live in.
Yeah.
So why not go in and go hard and try to live your best life? You don't know what's going to happen after this.
For sure. Like, you gotta live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And make every moment count, bro.
You got to.
Yeah.
So with success, do you think that it is easy to achieve success, and do you believe that it's for everybody?
I don't believe it's easy. Mm-hmm. I don't believe it's easy. For success, for the right type of success, you got to earn it. You got to work for it.
Right.
And I do think everybody is capable of being successful in something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Something good, that is. Mm-hmm. You know, because I feel like everybody has that one thing, that one thing where it feels like they number one in.
Right.
It don't matter who in it. It don't matter who in it. Like, I feel like everybody has that one thing that they number one in. Mm-hmm. For me, it's music, of course. Mm-hmm. Like, I always say, like, I don't care who around, who doing this, who doing that, who got the most this, who got the most this. When I get a chance to do music, it's a different type of feeling for me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I used to think doing music was the only thing I was good at. You know what I'm saying? I used to think that was, because I tried playing sports. I could do it, but it wasn't really a passion for me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I tried other things, but it's like, I think about music all the time. I eat, sleep, and breathe music. And that's like the only time I feel like I'm number one is when I'm doing music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I said for a while, I always felt like that was like the only thing I was able to do, because the way I'm able to just pull it out and put it together how I put it together, that's why somebody off the street that don't really know too much can't really tell me how to put something together.
Boy, you better
I work hard for this.
Work hard for it.
I work hard for this. Mm-hmm. I put in time for this. Mm-hmm. I put in money to this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Day in and day out. You can't take that from me.
That's something you can't take. You can't take it. Mm-hmm. That be true. You can't take it. It might be, people might try to take your voice. People might try to take your vision. People might try to take a lot of stuff. But what I've already worked so hard for.
Yeah, you can't take it.
That's priceless.
Yeah.
That's priceless, especially when I put all that into it.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel more, you have more appreciation for it when you've put all this in it. Not everybody helping you.
Right.
I put all this in. It's okay to have the help. Don't let me.
Right.
It's the simple fact that if somebody come to me and be like, hey, so what can you show me about Dalen? He said this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. All by himself. Did that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want nobody to ever say, well, I can't see it. You see it on the table. I brought a lot to the table. I got album after album after album, growth after growth after growth. I paid this out of my pocket, my time, my energy. So nobody can put a price on that. That's priceless.
Man,
so when going through all this, you've had a lot go on.
For sure.
I had to take a time.
Yeah.
People are chasing after their dreams right now. What would you tell them? What would your advice be to a person, an individual, especially we're talking about young bucks, young women.
For sure.
All the way up to people that's past our age, surpassed our age. What would you tell them in chasing their dreams? What would your advice be about chasing their dreams?
Once you find out what that is, stick to it. You know what I'm saying? If you're that passionate about it, no matter what nobody say, stick to it. Get you, make you a plan. You know what I'm saying? Set your goals. You can't knock all the dominoes down all at once.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You got to knock them down one at a time. You know what I'm saying? Set small goals, and that'll help you reach the bigger goal. Have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? It should be whenever you're in whatever field you're in, your creative space, you always want to have fun with it. Give it all you got. You know what I'm saying? And do not give up. Do not give up, and learn patience. Learn that patience. Because especially if it's something good, if it's worth something, you're going to wait for it.
If it's what?
If it's worth something, you're going to wait for it.
You're going to wait for it.
Believe that.
Ain't nothing in life meant to come easy, man.
Yeah.
We've already learned that it's going to be a lot of work and hard.
Because I tell you what, whenever you make it to where you want to be, it's going to be a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of people. Hey, I've been with him since this. Oh, whoop. That's when all the narratives start coming. You know what I'm saying? But that don't matter. They didn't help you you did it because you stuck to it.
Right.
And live life. Live in the moment. That's all I got.
That live in the moment. He said a lot right there. I mean, we're wrapping this on up. I feel like there was a lot of gems he gave y'all today.
For sure.
And if y'all wasn't listening, it's okay. It's recorded. Listen to it again.
Run it back.
Run it back. And run it back again. Run it back again. Until you hear the message.
Yeah.
We're not playing out here today. It was so many gems. And I need y'all to understand my brother has came from a long way, man. I have seen him grow into this outstanding individual to the point that he's still growing.
Yeah.
And like he said, just keep chasing your dream. Right now, with the world how it is, it's a lot of distractions.
I don't care what the odds is.
Don't worry about the odds. Don't worry about the odds. That's something you be worried about. Don't worry about the odds. Don't worry about the what ifs. What if I don't have? It's not what you have. It's use what you have now. The resources. Use them resources, right? Use what you have now. You'll have what you need eventually.
Right.
But working with what you got. Hey, back in the day, he was where? In the basement? Do you hear me going in?
Come on, man.
It was, I had to.
One take.
Yeah. And he did it in one take. Now he can do it over and over again. But at first it was that one take.
That bit discipline.
Discipline, going in, going hard. So the biggest thing today, y'all, I just wanted y'all to know and understand how far this young man has came. I'm very proud of my brother for just working as hard as he has. And if y'all haven't listened to the album,
if
y'all haven't listened to the album, More Life, man. If you haven't listened to it, you need to, because you're missing out. You're missing out. It's a good album, and I played the whole album twice today already. And I'm gonna go home and listen to it again. Okay? Y'all need to go after y'all dreams.
For sure.
Don't give up. Brother, thank you again for letting me have the opportunity to interview you, man.
It was only right.
Oh, man, it's a beautiful thing, bro.
It was only right. I knew it was only one person I could really do this one with.
Man.
The show. Because you know me, man. Come on.
I was in the car and I was crying. I said, I know my brother. And I said, he told me he needed me for this, so I got to come with it. Yeah. And I hope I came with it with the questions.
Oh, yeah, you did great.
There you go. Did great. Look, he talked about his growth. He talked about we came here to have something to talk about today.
For sure.
We made that be plain. I really hope that I already know, not hope. We know from here, it's on up.
It's on up.
It's on up.
Believe that.
So again, thank you for letting me have the pleasure of being here, sharing this time, this space, this opportunity. And boy, once this thing come
on now.
And it's a wrap. Take one.